Peter Lord has joined us in the studio, as you can see. You've got Morph with you, which I have to say I'm very excited about. I remember watching him, loving him as a child. He's been having getting up to some mischief actually in our newsroom this afternoon. You can have a look on our Twitter account to have a look at what he's been up to. You've got the book there too, Peter. What's it been like, kind of looking back on the past 40 years?
Amazing, you know, because we came to Bristol, Dave and me. We came here in '76, as I recall, and you know, all we wanted to do was just to keep going for a bit and maybe make a living. You know, we were 23 or something like that, and prospects weren't very good. And we didn't have very high ambitions, really. We certainly never planned to build an animation empire. That's for sure. That just happened, really.
And I think when you use the word empire, you can really see that. I've been to the studios where there is a huge team of people there now. And, you know, you think 40 years ago, people didn't know Morph, and then when Nick Park came in, you had Wallace and Gromit, and you have these superstars now, Maisie Williams, Eddie Redmayne, as part of films. That must have been beyond your wildest dreams at the time. Yeah,
absolutely. I think that is how I think of it now. I think, you know, I try to imagine myself back then, you know, cast my mind back, can't do it. Beyond possibility, I would say then, you know. There weren't any big animation studios in Britain at the time. There was no one to copy, really, you know. So we've built it up. You mentioned Nick, and, you know, and when Nick joined, that was incredibly important to us, no doubt about it, because he came with Wallace and Gromit. Those are his babies. He's kind of a genius. So that was helpful, you know. Always smart to employ a genius. That's a very good move. And and the fact that celebrities now are very happy to come along and join in the fun, and actually, you know, they suffer for their art, you know, because when they do those voices, they have to record the same line over and over and over again.
As Jaunty said, they are household names, aren't they? Was there ever a point where you thought, OK, we're getting really big now, let's make that move to London and leave Bristol behind?
No. No, we never did. We never thought that, honestly. No, never dreamt of it. I think I can remember, you know, after about 5 years, I can remember somebody in London saying to us, well, you guys are mad because all the passing trade is in London. But we didn't think about moving then, and we've never thought about it, no. And people said, oh, didn't you want to go to Hollywood? And no, we didn't want to. We would have died in Hollywood. You know, that would have been a terrible thing to do. And we love Bristol. You know, we're totally committed to Bristol. You know, in every way. Not least that now we employ lots of people, and they've got families in Bristol. They've bought houses in Bristol. It's, you know, you get totally, I mean, you know, built into the environment.
And you say that you love Bristol. I think Bristol loves you, especially given the kind of reach you have had with the trails around Bristol. I mean, that is such an important contributing factor to the children's hospital.
It must be lovely when you're walking around the city and see them.
It is. I mean, honestly, you know, I'm very proud of it. I'm very sort of grateful for that it's happened this way, because what's not to like? You know, you're raising money for the children's hospital. You've got these beautiful things on the streets. Everyone's happy. You know, this last summer, you know, when the sun shines, family groups, everyone's happy, and you have the warm feeling inside that you're raising money, because since we started with the children's hospital, and that is more 22 years ago or something, I think they've raised more than 50 million quid, so that's pretty good going.
Absolutely amazing, isn't it? I just want to ask you very quickly, in the book there is a lovely picture of the three of you, kind of the three original founders at your Christmas party. This year's Christmas party will be a bit different, won't it?
Yeah, so this year there'll be, I wonder, what, 400 or 500 or something, you know, and in that original classic picture there was three of us, and we had a studio in St Michael's Hill at the time, and there was a pub next door. As we went into the pub and took a picture, I think by the glass door that says "Gents" on it, and the three of us with one bottle and 3 straws and party hats.
Yeah, times have changed.
And humble beginnings. Look at what you've achieved. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you very much for bringing Morph with you. It's made my day. Thank you.
Great pleasure.